Discuss.
7.
I agree. I agree.
I think it's simpler.
Mm-hmm. I didn't
Which
play
is
7
good.
enough to figure that out, so I can't really speak to how simple it is comparatively. But if you feel simpler,
Yeah.
yeah. Do you like the movement? Ah,
The moves in
no, no.
general.
John's asking, do we like the movement in Tekken?
Oh, I think it's nice. It's no Virtua Fighter, but
Yeah, the movement in Tekken is nice. Uh why I'm hesitating in like giving a solid answer is because what I like about VF's movement is how committal it is. That and how deliberate you have to be in your movement choices. At all ranges. Close. What's the fuck? In far range you can kind of fuck around. But close range and mid range you can't be fucking around at all. Because there's no Korean backdash, right? And you get punished hard if someone reads your backdash. It's one of the most punishing things you can get caught doing is backdashing at the wrong time. You can get punished for doing that in Tekken too, but I don't find movement to be nearly as restrictive in that way, which translates to it's hard to nail someone down. That can feel good as the one who's being slippery. It can also feel kind of frustrating and annoying as the player who's trying to knock the fucking sense out of this goddamn bitch who won't stop stepping around and backdashing and fuck stand still, let me hit you in the goddamn face. Okay. So it's but I play Ling Xiaoyu and her movement is really fun. Like her fucking back turn stance twirl into like holding down crouch back, like down back, and she'll like spin away from you and get more distance, and then she can go do another back turn stance and it kind of steps as well, and then she can go from that into a Art of Phoenix on the ground and then go down and then kind of roll towards you and roll away. Like that's just hot. That's just cool as fuck. It's like Lei Fei, Ling Xiaoyu. I mean, it's like Lei Fei, Pai, and Eileen all wrapped up into one character. Thanks for the follow, Retro Big Dingo. Like she gets all the fun tools of multiple characters in Virtua Fighter in one. And that's kind of cool. It's really cool. And she also gets parries and Tsubakis like Aoi. And she gets to cancel her strings like Aoi into guard or into stance. So I find her cancel super fun and interesting. And a lot of characters have cancels like her, or interrupts, or ways of manipulating their visual cues to confuse your opponent. I find that super fun and exciting. Movement is scary to deal with? Yes. 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 That's why I play her. Now, I don't know if that is unique to her or if everyone has, like you have Mishima steps, the wavu, wavu. That's pretty cool. I like wavus. Very intimidating. They see someone just wave dashing towards you aggressively, threatening to do electrics in your face or the low. But yeah. What else can I say about Tekken and like my experience with it, coming from where I am? It's a heavy knowledge check game. I think everyone already knows that. I'm not saying anything new. And the consequence of that, Lei Fang from DOA, or did you mishear? Yeah, you misheard. But I can see Lei Fang from DOA too. I was thinking Lei Fei from Virtua Fighter. He's the monk, the Shaolin evil monk, who's like Fang, or Fang's like him, I should say. He came first, but you know, Who's keeping track of these things? I am. I am. I'm keeping track. I didn't know evil monks was such a trope. Like they're everywhere. Feels like they're everywhere. So because Tekken is such a knowledge check heavy game, this is what I was trying to get at the other day. You can feel really powerful at multiple levels of play. Because at the scrub level, if you just know a little bit, like a little bit of the bullshit, and your friends don't know how to deal with it, you're a god to them. You are a god to them. And there's nothing they can do about it.
I think the one thing that's nice about Tekken is that you are able to find a lot of people playing on various different levels.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, that's the benefit of having a game that is popular. You know, that people enjoy playing. I feel like Tekken's done a good job recently. I believe so, because Kazuya can cancel wave dash punch moves. Yes. I think Tekken's done a great job in being really cool. It's cool to play Tekken. It's a cool thing to do. You can't discount that. The cool factor is real. You tell a motherfucker I play VF and like, oh, okay, cool. You must be really good. You tell a motherfucker I play Tekken, even if you're trash. Like, oh, really? You play Tekken? It's kind of cool. All right, cool. What's up? Who do you play? Like, there's a whole culture around it, which VF doesn't have now. It used to in VF2 era, but Sega dropped the ball, so it's been unfortunately a little rougher to play VF. But no other game plays like it, so that's why we play it. That's why we keep playing it.
Round 3.
Sorry, I stopped the
In
music.
video.
In video?
In video, I said.
What's that?
Indeed, EO.
Oh. Yes. Indeedio, indeed. Indubitably. So,
Yes.
the... right. So all the bullshit in the knowledge checks. What? So VF doesn't really have those in the same way. And what I mean by alternate knowledge checks in VF, of course there are. You don't know your frames, so you're gonna get fucking blown up. What I mean is you don't have in Tekken there's strategies that only work at a certain level of play. And they're very powerful if you don't stop them at that level of play. Once you get better, everyone knows how to stop it, and you stop seeing certain moves. Certain moves in the move list just never get seen anymore because they're just that bad. So, but they're powerful if you don't know about them. And if your opponents know about them or don't know how to stop them. So there's like a window, there's a very vulnerable window that many moves have that are strong, but it makes them weak enough that you can't use them anymore. VF doesn't have that. Now, I like that. I like that you get to find a use for every move. There are no moves that are like, yeah, this is trash, never use it. You just need to figure out when. It might be a really hyper-specific reason to use, but there's a use for it, for everything. But what ends up happening is because every move is useful, none of the moves can be super OP like they can be in Tekken. So players who aren't that strong and are playing against other people's players who aren't that strong can abuse and play around those really like ridiculous, weak tools that are highly potent against unknowledgeable players. That's an ingredient that VF doesn't have at all. And I think when new players try to play VF, it's the hardest fighter game you've played. Yeah, right. They say that. They say exactly what you said. And it is kind of hard in a sense because you don't get rewarded as obviously in VF and as hard. No, it's just, you don't get rewarded as hard, as drastically as you do in Tekken when you're just like spamming a string, like an Eddie Gordo style string from Tekken 3. That's just dope. You don't have that in VF.
You're giving me flashbacks, Ricky.
What's that?
You're giving me flashbacks.
Yeah, right. That's how fucking strong that shit was.
Yeah. Well, it was also strong because we didn't know how to deal with it.
Yes. Sorry, I'm debating people. I'm saying I'm playing Tekken 8 and I'm not. I'm sorry. I haven't played it yet. I just realized that. Talking about Tekken 8 and showing VF. So yeah, those are my current thoughts. I'm gonna keep playing it until I don't find it to be fun. And when or if that ends up happening, and like that will happen mainly if it becomes really defensive in a way I don't find enjoyable, which is like turtle style, like you just back off. I don't find that particularly fun. But I might if I develop that style along with the game naturally with everybody else. I think Eddie's gonna be stupid good. Eddie's gonna be stupid good when he comes out. Because Namco has to apologize. Just like how Jun is super strong right now. Like, I think she's gonna be strong too. That's why they debated everybody in thinking he was gonna be gone and not coming back. Wow. I'm gonna play 30 minutes of Tekken, and then I'm gonna get some food. Hopefully my stream doesn't die in the process. Tekken is really rough on my computer. You're not holding your breath for Eddie? For him being good or for him to come? He is coming. To come? He's already been confirmed. He's DLC. What are you talking about? Did you not see it? Man, believe your eyes. Your eyes do not deceive you. Is that happy for it? Huh, interesting. Are you an Eddie player? Bow, 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 bow. There it is. Okay. Bow, bow. I said to I'm gonna play. Yes. Yes. If anything comes up in your reflections on the set, I would love to be of assistance. All I noticed was I was blocking reactively and it was working and you weren't able to find a way to hit me. And I don't particularly have a good solution to that. Actually. Yeah. That's why I've been so obsessed in getting that ability in my hands. Because I saw how strong it was. Like, it's obscene. Obscene. It should be illegal. Should go to jail for this. BF jail. Okay, I'm being stupid now. Alright, thank you for coming. Talk to you later, Setsuna. As soon as awesome. I was like an hour late for our session today. I was working on a paper, which got done. I submitted a paper to a journal. I'm very excited about it. It's very important to me too. It's a very important piece. So we'll see.